Hello, Mitron. Get the old Mongo man out here in Mongo's garage. Well, in Kenny's garage. I gotta stop saying that. I'm used to it being Mongo's garage. Should be at work today, but I took the day off so I could, well, lack of a better term, be lazy. Did some running around this morning. Got some stuff that I needed to get. We haven't had rags in the garage and I can't remember when. There are a couple packages of rags. Not a fan of these vacuum pack rags. They're really, really thin. We got all the winning tool shipped today, so if you guys are, if there's anybody out there waiting on a tool from one of the last tool giveaways that we've done this week, they are all they have all been shipped. What's happening, Phoenixes? I got a boat named Phoenix. It hasn't yet risen from the ashes, but it will. For sure. One of the things I need to do here real soon, just to make life easier on us, is to replace this bad boy on my Bronco. But this really isn't the one I want. So we will set that aside and then get the right one. I am from southwestern Pennsylvania. That's where we hail from today. That's what we're out here in the shop, in the middle of a move. We're moving all my stuff from my shop into my son's shop, so we can let my wife and daughter use my shop through the winter. It's a 1985 Bronco. Once we get the shop swap done, that is high on the priority list. That's what we're going to be putting back together. How's everybody doing Friday here? It's not almost Friday anymore. It is Friday, right? Which is cool. Tell you what, we get over 100 watchers here on this midday live. I'll go ahead and give a tool away. Garnett Tools, his YouTube channel. He's given me a bunch of tools to give away here, and if in fact we get 100 watchers, I will give a tool away. It's nighttime there. It's I don't know, almost. It is. It's 3:06 here in the afternoon. You guys are joining me in the shop as we're doing some cleanup work here. Nice pink skyjack hat. No, I'm definitely not in India. Phoenix, are you in India? I'm not in India. Ew. You don't like that? You don't like that pink hat, I guess? No. Oh, you're in India. Phoenix is in India. I see. welcome from India. We've had all kinds of people from all over the world join the lives here. I'm also from India, but living in the Gulf. Interesting, interesting. I am from North Jersey and living in southwestern Pennsylvania. If that means anything to you guys. It's a Titan. Oh, that made it in there. I don't know. Like I said, just trying to red things up here a little bit. Put stuff away. Get rid of stuff that we don't need or want. This is a bunch of hardware we pulled off of one of the parts trucks we just tore apart. That is my truck. I've been working on that truck for 10 years, but life has gotten in the way, as well as a bunch of other projects along the way. But we are about to knuckle down and just get it done. At least that's my plan. How long have I been in the profession? I was a heavy equipment mechanic. And then from there, I've never really worked professionally in the automotive field, but I've been messing with this stuff over 30 years now. I'm 47 years old. Started when I was about 12. So 35 years would be a good estimate. These are all cases. What are you guys doing for a living? It is a lot of experience, by the way. I'm not going to say I've seen it all, but I've seen a thing or two. What do you guys do for a living? I am a commercial pilot. Amen, brother. I actually have very bad eyesight. I wear contacts. I was always told I couldn't be a pilot. I'm one of those guys, my wife says I'm one of those guys that thinks he can do anything. And then when I actually do it, I'm pretty good at it. It's not really worked out for YouTube yet. I've been at YouTube for about 10 years and haven't been able to monetize my channel yet. Although we're getting really close. These lives, these vertical lives have made a huge difference and are really, really getting things moving in that regard. So like I said, we're just trying to clean up here a little bit. We let the mess go way too long, and now we're having to pay for it in the fact that it's such a mess. But we are getting there. One day at a time, a little bit at a time. Keep trying one way you will. Thank you, sir. Like I said, we've been at it for about 10 years. And one funny thing about it is I was always uncomfortable doing the lives, but that seems to be what's helping the most here so far. I never really thought of myself as one of those people that would just fire the camera up and work in front of it like this. But if it's working, it's working. I'm not about to question what works, right? It has taken a while to get here. Hi, I didn't know you left. Welcome back. So what's everybody doing this weekend? Got big plans? Things happening? What do you guys do in India for fun? Is there a car culture in India? Or wherever you guys are from? And by car culture, I mean, are there guys that do this kind of thing for a hobby? Or are they, like Jeremy Clarkson says, nothing but appliances? Which we're seeing more and more every day, right? Yeah. In India, whoa, Diwali season is going on. I'm not sure what Diwali is. It's the biggest festival of the year, so happy Diwali. Happy Diwali to you. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, but what is Diwali season? Is it like our Christmas? What are you guys celebrating? My experience in the industry is more than your age. I've been told by a lot of people that I'm an old man. I don't feel that old. Well, I do some days. Lately, my knees have been hurting a lot. Festival of Light. So is it religious, or is it secular? Is it like something from the gods, something from, I don't know much about India. Festival of Light. We have our Festival of Lights here in the States. We light Christmas lights. On this day, Lord Ram came to come back from 14 years of exile in the forest. Okay, so it's a homecoming for Lord Ram, or Ram, I think. I'm not sure of how to say that. That's interesting. Huh. That's a lot of people look at me and think that I'm nothing more than a doggone old redneck from southwestern Pennsylvania, just below Pittsburgh. But once you get to know me, you'll find out I'm actually pretty well read. I like to have conversations. Not only that, I can disagree with you and still be your friend. That's something that doesn't happen today at all. We can carry on adult conversations. You've been to the USA for training once. For flight pilot training. It's good there. It is good here. The only other country that I've ever been to is Canada, which is USA Light, I guess, right? But that was even years ago. And here in the States, I've been pretty much all up and down the eastern coast here. Yes, from Stanford, Florida. Stanford, Florida. Okay. Yeah, we live in a much different Stanford. We live in a much different climate than Florida. It's getting cold here now. Today, the high is about 60 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius. Much less, that would be about 30 degrees Celsius, something like that. But we hit 80 some degrees yesterday Fahrenheit. It was really nice. For this time of the year, November 1st, it's definitely strange for us to hit those types of temperatures. So during the Festival of Lights, what types of traditions do you guys have? What do you do? How do you celebrate? My big brother has a Contessa. You're just 13. Welcome to the chat, man. It's 22 degrees Celsius in my place. So it's very, very similar here then. It's kind of windy outside. We've had a temperature change. Like I said yesterday, the temperature had swung from 80 degrees Fahrenheit to what it is now. This is interesting. I don't know why, but there's a quart of oil here with the top cut off of it. Maybe the guys were soaking injectors or something. So what's pretty much this bench is the leftovers from when we wired this garage, when we put the electric in this garage. We haven't done anything with it. There's really not much of a way to, because we're not electricians, we're mechanics. So this stuff isn't gonna get used every day. But I don't want to just throw it away because we will definitely we'll definitely use it at some point. 23? Phoenix, you're 23 and you're a commercial pilot already? What types of planes do you fly? Airbus A320s. That's a pretty big plane, isn't it? You gotta be kidding me. Something just fell over here and scattered parts everywhere. Scattered stuff everywhere. How long did you have to study to pilot an A320 Airbus? How long did it take you to get proficient enough to be able to pilot that bad boy? This thing's magnetic, I think. And it collapses. That's pretty cool. I'm supposed to be at work. You're supposed to be working, Mr. Rush. That Rush Motorsports that just joined the chat, he is my son. This is his shop that we're in. And he is supposed to be working right now, not joining the chat, but that's cool. Private school, 3 years. Actually, 3 years, that's quite a while. Yeah, they're cool, man. I like these. So this is a little tool, or a little parts box. It's made out of silicone. It's got a magnet in the bottom of it. And you can fold it up so it doesn't take a whole bunch of room. Seth might not get those back, or he'll have to buy us some. I am working, by the way, Mr. Rush. This was not a cool move. Look at that, 14 millimeter snap-on. So what kind of things do you do in India to celebrate your festival that's going on right now? Is it, do you exchange gifts with your family and friends? Do you party? Is it dinner? You know, is it feasts? What makes it a festival for you guys? There's more junk here. Make sweets and give it to others. Okay, that's cool. So candies and things like that. Something here comes with a Phillips screwdriver, because there's a bunch of them in here. Garbage. First we pray, and then we burst firecrackers and exchange gifts with each other, and also light our homes. That's cool. So it sounds like, for us, July 4th, which is Independence Day, that's the day we celebrate our independence from Europe. And Christmas, which is the day we celebrate the risen Jesus Christ's birthday. Easter, we celebrate the risen Christ. But that's only if you're Christian. Of course, here in the States, there are multiple religions. And we, for the most part, are free to practice what religion we choose. Hello, Spice VR. So yeah, it sounds like a combination of things. What's going on over here? Everyone liked this live. We got 5 likes, 27 watchers. That's pretty good, guys. We're just cleaning up the shop here. Trying to get things situated, back in order so we can start rolling with some major projects like that one in the background. My 1985 Ford Bronco. The channel, Mongo's Garage, the channel that I run, is completely full of content like that. And a lot of my son's builds. We've built a lot of trucks for him. We've done a lot of things on the channel that you guys ought to check out sometime. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel as well as give us a like. Boy, I wish it was carefree. It maybe is more carefree than some countries, but we still have work to do. We have bills to pay, those sort of things, you know. I wouldn't say that's very carefree. I'm just off today because this is the first day I've literally had off, and well, without government holidays, this is the first day I've had off for a long time. "41 views, good job." Yeah, we've definitely had a, there we go, back to 21. Bye, buddy, it was nice talking to you. Have some, absolutely, Phoenixes. Check back with us sometime. Thanks for visiting with us from India. That was cool. Hey, there's Ronaldo. That's a name I recognize. Good to have you back, Ronaldo. How's everybody doing today on a great Friday? Beautiful weather outside here in southwestern Pennsylvania. KJ, if you're still with us, I'm throwing this away, or should I save it? Bye, Phoenixes. Obviously, meet you in your next life. Oh, my next live. Hopefully we'll meet each other in the next life as well. I lied, I'm gonna save that. We're planning on taking a whole bunch of parts to a swap meet in the spring. And that's one of the things that we possibly could take to the swap meet. I am going to throw this away, though. I have no idea what we would use it for. For we have too much of that junk. I know what this is. Yeah, I've been doing a live every day. What my plan is, you have to have 4,000 watch hours on YouTube in order to monetize your YouTube channel. And my plan is to utilize these lives to get it up there, which we are getting ever so close. And we are hoping that very soon we'll have enough to get there. We're at 52 watchers right now, guys. Good job. I really want to own a garage one day. Me too. This is my son's garage. I'm 47, he's 20. My garage is across the way. Most of the stuff on the side that we're standing on is mine. Everything on that side is his. Well, the Bronco's mine. Here, I'll flip this around, show you what's up here, guys. This is my toolbox from when I was turning wrenches back in the day. We just picked up that little tool cart there. Of course, I'm a Milwaukee guy. I've got pack out. I've got more pack out than any 3 men should have. And then that black roll-around cart is mine from back in the day as well. Those are a set of drawers that we have to find a place to live. I built that little cart. I built that little cart, I don't know, at this point some 25 years ago. It was supposed to be just a little work cart like that one is, but it ended up being a welding cart. I did my everything in automobile engines and all, but there's nothing related to an automobile engine going on in my country. Zyriel? Where do you live, Zyriel? Maybe if things go right in my life, I'll pursue masters from Germany. Well, there's one thing that I will absolutely tell you is you cannot sit back and wait for things to happen to you. You have to make things happen for you. You can't just sit back and think that, the world's going to come to you, because the world doesn't owe you anything. And rightfully so, you don't owe the world anything. But if you want to make something of yourself, you definitely have to get out there and go after it. Just like coming out and doing these lives. I don't have to do this kind of stuff. But if I want the channel to be monetized and I want to try to actually have a YouTube, a successful YouTube channel, that, you got to get out here and you got to do these things. It's thunderstorming in my place. Hardly. Huh. That's interesting. It's a bright, sunshiny day here. Beautiful day, in fact. So yeah, I'm just, again, trying to get the stuff on this bench put away. 57 watchers. You guys are doing good here for a midday. I'd never expected to have that many on a midday watch. A midday live like this. The garbage can goes in between those two for now, until we get things figured out. Currently working in a different field, so leaving my already secure job. No, I get that, man, 100%. The security of a full-time job and a paycheck coming in. What do I weigh, like 250? I wish I only weighed 250 tall, dude. If I weighed 250, I'd be happy, brother. Add another 200 to that. Ugh. Just went to the doctor today. That's actually why I'm off. Went to the doctor today so that I could get cleared to start riding my bike again. We are going to... Why do you feel bad, dude? Ain't no reason to feel bad. I wish I was 250. But like I said, I went to the doctor today. Ever try a carnivore diet? Yes, I get bored with, I'll tell you, guys, what my problem is. And I wish I had a solution for it. This is my problem. Sugar, water. That is my problem. I've actually had a sleeve done. I lost about 150, 250 pounds, or 150 to 200 pounds with a sleeve, but then, well, put most of it back on. Not quite back where I was. I'm still about 100 pounds off. But I am feeling it. As I get older, everything hurts. Do you guys do custom parts and all? Like installing custom suspension? Zariel, yes. That is actually one of the specialties we do. This Bronco behind me is a very special piece of equipment. You should try mountain biking, dude. I actually have a tall dude. I have a Pugsley, Surly Pugsley, that I will. Hey, Loftus, got your hat. Got your. Ooh, I wasn't supposed to tell you. I got your stuff out today. Seeing that you're so close to me, I wouldn't be surprised if you see it first of the week. Sugar is absolutely addictive. It's probably the most addictive thing I've ever run into. Back to the suspensions and things. Yes, this is a custom. This has been swapped over from a half ton, or what would be coil springs, like what's laying there, to leaf springs in the front end, and a Dana 60 full floater solid axle. It would have had one of these, or it did have one of these, which is a Dana 44 TTB, or twin traction beam. Like I said, what's under it now is a Dana 60 solid axle. I did all of this work about 10 years ago. Well, at this point, 8 years ago, something like that. But my son is in the process of rebuilding this Dana 44. Well, this and that one. He's got two of them laying here. And he's rebuilding it. He's got the knuckles apart. He's in the process of cleaning them up. Got the ball joints and everything out of them. This is the center section out of that Dana 44. Bolts right into that piece right there. So yeah, he's building this axle so that we can swap Larry over. Larry is an 86 Ford from two-wheel drive to four-wheel drive, and then we're going to put a 6-inch lift on it. So all of this stuff, these leaf springs, these coil springs, these brackets, that, and that. There's one more here. It's laying under there. Those are all the brackets for the front end. These brackets right here are for the rear end that go on the leaf springs. I think the leaf springs are laying over on my side. In my Bronco, as high as it is right now, that doesn't have a lift on it, believe it or not. It does have a lift. It's got a 3-inch body lift on it. But as far as suspension lift, it doesn't have a suspension lift on it. I got the wrong, that's the solenoid that I'm going to replace right there. And as you can see, it's a different style than the one that I bought. I put a power distribution panel in this thing, positive and negative, because it's gonna have a lot of extra power in it. It's got an overhead console with a bunch of accessories in it. It's got a winch front and rear. I did the Australian thing. If you guys don't know what that means, the Australians like to hide their winches, and that's why it's got that big giant bumper on the front of it, because there's a winch hiding back there. Ford is definitely my favorite because I know how to fix the Fords. That truck is running a set of 1250 37s, and it's got the 6-cylinder in it, so it needs help. It doesn't have a whole lot of power. This is the truck we're going to be making the 4-wheel drive out of. We're calling that Larry. This is Clifford. Pam is sitting over there, my work truck. Joe. And And here comes Cheryl. 1 second, guys. Got a bunch of stuff sitting out back as well. Old 41 Ford on the trailer there. Someday I'll be repowering that, getting the flathead out of it and putting a 302 in it. Hi, honey! He was in for a little bit. I brought him back out when I came home. You could probably put him in. Talking about the dog. Letting him back inside. What are your plans? She's inside already. The cool truck. Which one? That one? That's a Cummins. We swapped the 351 out of it and put a Cummins in it. KJ took the Super Duty to work today. He did a bunch of little work to it last night. So back at it, just trying to read up, like we said. You guys were really close to that 100 number there. Again, I was surprised by that. What do you think of the 2000? I like the Rangers. The 07, so that's the old body style still. They're cool. My very first and only brand new to me car was a 99 Ranger 2.3, 2.5, based on the Lima motor that I had for a while. I love that little truck. Crash, but these aren't bad. Who else is here? Let me see who this is.
What'd you do today?
Just come in.
Just cleaning.
Right now. Come in. What were you pajama day? Running alive, talking to a bunch of people from India. India.
Are you down on the live?
No, I'm still on. I heard it's mostly Mazda. It probably is. Mazda's not a bad vehicle though, is it? So what are you into?
I gotta run to the bank real quick.
Oh, that's right. What are your plans tonight?
I don't know.
Schoolwork?
I don't know. Not sure.
Wouldn't want to go to the Southside football game, would you?
Sure. I got some stuff.
Go watch Southside beat Jeff Mill?
Yeah. Where's it at?
Southside.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's at Southside.
Check and see. Yeah, we can check. I wasn't really planning on. I mean, I might listen to a chapter or so.
We'll see. We'll see how I feel. See what KJ's going to get into. I don't know if he's going to hang out with us or if he's headed somewhere with Harley.
All right, I'm gonna run to the bank real quick.
All right.
Be back shortly.
I will be in here probably putting stuff away.
Okay. Floyd, who's Floyd?
Floyd Moore. That's who Floyd is. Yeah, I've been begging him to do something with that stuff for months. And you can see how well that worked.
Yeah, I'll just throw it outside.
Have I heard of Olin's? I have not. What is Olin's? Minnow YT. Why are you fixing, senor? Well, what am I fixing? I'm cleaning the shop, but I'm fixing that Bronco. What is Olin's? I'm not familiar with Olin's. I could have or there is inch and seven, same size. There's even a Dumaflogy in there. I have enough of these, that's for sure. I'll put a ground strap on everything. Hey, how about a 2001 Subaru Tribeca? My brother loves Subarus. So expensive to repair.